Good day everyone, I'm Jericho Natividad Ayon from BPED 2A. So for today's video, I would like to share the three things that I've learned in the Unit 2, wherein the topic is all about the understanding human growth and development. So the first one is I learned that growth is the idea of change. Uh, it is the idea of change wherein it is change in size, wherein it increase the physical size or the psychological, or it is the psychological changes, or it is the quantitative. We can measure the changes even in our body, um, the changes in our body. That's why in growth, it is the idea of change wherein we are in it increase the physical size. So the second one, I learned that development refers to the qualitative change in organism as a whole. It is the continuous process of more intellectual and emotional. It is also the process. It is also the process in growth, or I can say in general, it is the overall changes in individual. So the third one is I would like you to say that three domains of the developments, which is the first, the physical and psychomotor domains. What do you mean by this one? It is the biological changes. Um, ito yung, this is the changes in our body. Where uh, it's not a lifetime that na na ganito tayo, yung it's a lifetime na baby tayo, we are going to change. Nag-change, it was change our physical change. There are many changes that will happen in our body. So the second one is the cognitive. It is the changes related to thinking and making sense. So when we are young, we are not supposed to think as well, to speak, but as we grow old, we the changes in our thinking skills and make thinking skills was so very wide. um, we are we are supposed to speak, we are supposed to write, are supposed ay, we are supposed to sing and dance, and that's it. That the cognitive, which is the changes of our thinking skills. So the third one is socio-emotional maturity centered on the individual's relative to others. So socio-emotional, it is the changes of our emotional, wherein we're gonna be so more uh, concerned in our self-esteem, the love for another, and that's it. That is a social emotional. So that is the three domains, which is the physical and psychomotor domain, the cognitive, and the social emotional. So the two things, sorry, the two realization is that it is in it is in I realized that growth and development is so different to each other, because as I said a while ago, that growth is the idea of change, is the psychological changes, while development, growth, it is the quantitative, we can measure the changes. So the development is refers to the qualitative change in the organism as a whole, or it is the overall changes in individual. So the the second realization is that it is important for us to understand the human growth and development, for us to know what oh, what is happening in our body, in our emotional, in our thinking skills, so that we are going uh, to know and more knowledgeable and to learn uh, how our body changes, and that's understanding human growth and developments wants to say or to tell about us. And that's it. And I think I finished it, and thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Morning.